Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to pop in here with a little video and show you what I eat for breakfast pretty much 99% of the time. I very rarely change it up. I love oatmeal. I would eat it like for every meal, every day, basically. That's how much I love it. So hopefully you guys are oatmeal fans as well. And if you're not, maybe you can try and start to kind of work on some different recipes and hopefully become a lover as well. I know it's not for everyone, but I just think it's a really great way to start out your day. You know, get your carbs in earlier in the day. That can help if you're looking to lose some weight. And oatmeal is just like such a good filling, nutritious way to start your day, basically. So I always make up a batch of oats a couple times a week. So this is what I did this morning. I made this little blend. I have some little different varieties in my pantry. This is by far my favorite. It has some steel cut oats in it, some regular oats, like Oat Bran, flaxseed. So it's a nice little blend. I also use the quick oats from Costco. I think they take like 8 minutes, the quick steel cut oats. Those are really good. And sometimes I'll just use like the 1 minute Quaker plain oats that literally you just add hot water to. So in a pinch, that's what I will do if I haven't planned ahead and made up some oats. So I always have a little variety in my pantry that I can quickly whip up. So I made up a batch this morning, so I got it in my pot still warm, and then I will put that into an airtight container, keep it in my fridge, and every day I will just portion out a yellow container of cooked oats. So if you are portioning out dry oats, like the quick 1 minute oats, you want to measure out, I think it's a quarter of a cup. Yes, I think that's right. If you measure out a quarter of a cup of dry oats and then you cook those, that is the equivalent of a yellow container. So it's not a yellow of dry oats, it's a yellow of cooked oats, because when you cook them, you know, they expand quite a bit. So there is my yellow of oatmeal. And then I also have some diced up strawberries. So this was a purple of strawberries. This is like a, I think it's Pampered Chef, or maybe it's Tupperware, but it has like a blade in it. I took the blade out, but you pull this and you can basically like chop up anything, like onion, hot peppers, fruit, whatever. It's awesome. If there's any Pampered Chef reps in the crowd. So here's some diced up strawberries. You can also use some frozen fruit, throw it in, mashed up banana, blueberries, like honestly, whatever you want to add to this, you can. And I change it up depending what fruit I have in the house. And then I love peanut butter, so I will use, this is just like the Costco natural peanut butter. It comes in like a pack of 2, I think. So I will just use like a little bit, I don't know, equivalent of 2 teaspoons maybe in there. I'm bad for measuring my teaspoons. Do what I say, not as I do. And then I need to make it a little bit sweet, because if you've tried oatmeal out, you probably are like, that tastes awful, it has no flavor. So use a little bit of pure maple syrup or some honey, like a very little amount. I think I use like maybe 1 to 2 teaspoons in it, and that's okay to use on the fix. Like as long as you're not using a ton every day of honey and maple syrup. There's just a few things that I have to add it to my oatmeal, and I'm adding a little bit less than I used to. Like I used to have to add a lot, but your taste buds change quite a bit. And also to my Greek yogurt, which I'll maybe pop in tonight and do a little video of me making my little Greek yogurt treat that I have basically 99% of the time in the evening. So here is like a nice big bowl of oatmeal. I'll mix it up better, but that's just kind of, it looks not edible, but it is. It's lovely. And sometimes if it's a little thick, especially if you're reheating oats, add in a little bit more water and just get like a good consistency. The more water you add, the bigger volume it's going to be. So, you can make yourself a huge bowl of oatmeal, and really that's just 1 yellow, 1 purple, and a couple teaspoons. So this will keep me full for a few hours. I'll probably this morning before lunch maybe have my second piece of fruit, and then at lunch I will have my salad, which maybe I'll pop in and do another video just to kind of show you guys what I'm making through the day, and just show you that it doesn't take a huge amount of time. Cook some oats. These took, I think, 15 minutes to boil on the stove. So do that in the evening, and then you'll have some oats in the morning in the fridge that you can just quickly, and this took like 2 minutes to chop up some fruit, throw it in, heat it up, okay? Anyways, hopefully you guys are getting all prepped and ready. A few more days until day 1. And just post if you guys have any questions, any suggestions you guys have, tell each other. We're all in this together, and I'm excited to get started.